One comment on my last Windsurf video summed up what a lot of developers are feeling right now. Windsurf just changed their pricing model, and the reaction from the community has been strong. In this video I am going to break down exactly what changed, why it changed, who it actually hurts, who it helps, and whether Windsurf is still worth paying for in 2026. To understand what changed, you need to understand what the old system was. Windsurf had two separate credit pools. Prompt credits, charged when you sent a message. And flow action credits, charged for every background task Cascade ran to respond. The problem was that a single prompt could trigger dozens of background flow actions. You had no idea how many your prompt would cost. One developer told me they sent what felt like a simple request and watched 40 credits disappear. No warning. No preview. You only found out when the credits were gone. 2 credit pools. Unpredictable cost per prompt. No pre-send warning. Credits draining in days for power users. This was the core complaint that forced Windsurf to change the model. The old system was genuinely confusing and unfair to developers doing intensive work. Windsurf replaced the credit system with usage quotas that refresh daily and weekly. Instead of counting credits, you operate within an allowance. Send prompts, run Cascade, build your project, the quota tracks your usage. When you hit the daily limit, you wait for the reset. The price also changed. Pro moved from $15 to $20 per month. A new max plan launched at $200 per month for heavy users. And the free plan gives limited usage, enough to try the tool, not enough to build with it daily. Free at $0, light quota, enough to test. Pro at $20, standard quota with daily and weekly resets. Max at $200, heavy quota, 20 times usage on all leading models. Teens at $40 per user. Enterprise custom pricing. The tier structure is cleaner. The cost at Pro level is higher. Pro went from $15 to $20 per month. That is a 33% increase. Windsurf frames this as simplification, and the old 2-credit system was genuinely confusing. But for developers who signed up at $15 and were happy with it, this is a real change that was not asked for. Existing subscribers are grandfathered at their current price if they stay on their plan. New users and anyone who changes plans pays the new rate. That distinction matters. The developers who got hurt are doing intensive work. Large code bases. Long multi-file refactors. Complex debugging sessions with many back-and-forth exchanges. Under the old credit system, a heavy developer burning 400 to 500 credits in a month felt good value. Under quotas, that same developer hits the daily limit in the middle of a complex task and has to stop until the reset. The daily quota does not care that you are halfway through refactoring a module. You are done until tomorrow. This is the competitive context that matters most. Windsurf and Cursor are now identically priced at Pro level, both $20 per month. The 25% pricing advantage Windsurf held, gone. At the Max and Ultra tier, both converge at $200. The decision now comes down purely to which tool fits your workflow because the cost is the same. For tactics to extend your Pro quota. Use SWE1 and SWE1 Lite for tasks that do not need frontier models, they cost 0 quota. Write precise prompts, a vague prompt burns quota in correction loops. Tab completions are unlimited, use them for small edits. Stop Cascade immediately if it starts looping, rephrase and restart. These 4 habits alone can significantly extend your monthly allowance. My honest verdict. For moderate users, side projects, freelancers, regular but not extreme development, yes, Windsurf at $20 is still worth it. Cascade's codebase understanding is genuinely excellent. Memories is something Cursor does not match. SWE 1.5 is a real improvement. For power users doing intensive daily work, the quota system is a genuine downgrade from the old credit model. The max plan at $200 exists for you, but that is a significant jump. The frustration in the community is legitimate. Price up 33%. Usage model changed against heavy users. Competitive advantage over cursor gone. Whether Windsurf is still worth it depends entirely on which side of the usage line you sit on. Current pricing at windsurf.com/pricing. Download the free plan at windsurf.com/download. The official comparison page is at windsurf.com/compare. The original complete Windsurf guide and the cursor guide are both on this channel. Links in description below.